obviously here at Meeanee Speedway for I think it's round 3 of our Midas series. Weather's looking a little bit iffy, kind of just for a bit of a preview of the track and what's going on. It's been kind of wet on and off all day. We have had some spells of clear, but just this black stuff behind me has kind of just lingered all day and kind of come and gone, and just the showers have been only 5 minutes or so, but you know, they just haven't stopped, which is the hard part. So yeah, I guess kind of becoming quite familiar with the Midas series format. Obviously we have 2 heats just like normal night. Then obviously someone draws a card and kind of, well, the top qualifier does, and you know, dictates whether we invert the top 10, I think it is, or the top qualifier starts on pole. So yeah, hopefully I can actually get some updates through the night. I have been stuck in the last couple of meetings. Things have just tend to spiral a bit more quicker through the nights, and then like the other night we had a rain shower halfway through, so then we're flipping the car back setup wise, because the track kind of came back a little bit with that too. So makes for a tough night racing when you've got a track which is actually changing so drastically, and the wrong way for that fact as well. So yeah, fingers crossed we can get this in. It's not looking good at the moment though. Oh, obviously Jimmy, one of our great sponsors, putting in some work on our new bonnet. One thing I forgot to mention, this week we've got the new engine in, which has a slightly different injector on it, which means the hood that we had on there doesn't fit anymore. So obviously Jimmy from out here putting in the hard work and getting us looking right for the night tonight. These guys have been sponsors for the last couple of years now, and probably one of the best in the game at the moment in terms of speedway stuff. Like super quick with, you know, getting back to us and always making sure we're done and right for the weekend. It's hard to find an industry kind of around a lot of corporates, but always find time for the little guys like us with our speedways. So super appreciative, Jimmy and the team. I had heat 1, kind of got off to a bit of a slow start, being that we kind of ended up trapped on that bottom, pushed the first corner, so kind of dropped a couple of spots, but then came charging back pretty hard. Felt pretty comfortable. Unfortunately got stuck behind poor Trent Way, looked like he was struggling a little bit. I think he's in a new car tonight, so yeah, there's the nose panel off the car. It's probably the best part of like maybe, I don't know, probably a good 1.5 inches thick of just solid clay. And radiator's blocked up pretty bad as well, so good heat 1 obviously, even though we started P3, finished P3, probably not the best points, but yeah, it is what it is. We're out here racing and the track's actually kind of going to come alright, so I guess heat 2 now I've got to put in a lot of hard work. We'll be off the back, or near the back for that one, at a grid 8, so yeah, bit of work to do, but nothing kind of out of the ordinary. pretty tough night again. Obviously there's a lot of drivers out there that are just out there driving looking for crashes. Good example was in that feature, just clean steamroll my left hand side, and guess what, we crashed. So yes, surprise surprise, yeah, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and a crash is what we got. So obviously ruined both our nights, both our cars and that fact. So yeah, some of these hard-headed idiots just never learn, you know. Yeah, disappointed at best, to be fair. Kind of just felt like the car was actually starting to come back on, had a bit of a harder tyre on for the feature, and just started to get rolling for that yellow, and then, yeah, I guess straight out on the yellow just got steamrolled by an idiot, as per usual, which doesn't surprise me. Can't expect anything else. But, yeah, life goes on. Probably good we'll get a bit of a break here. Car's copped a fair bit of damage, actually. Fortunately, we end up just sneaking underneath committee. I think we may have just touched the roll cage on, or the front down bar on just lightly, so that might need to look at this week. And obviously the left front shock, and maybe the left front side of the beam and whatever else that goes with it. So yeah, I just, to be honest now, I'm kind of looking forward to a bit of a break. We got, obviously don't race the midget this week, but race on Boxing Night again, so a bit of a breakaway from some of I don't know, these intellects that we seem to drive around. But yeah, so I'll probably use this to announce that I'll be running a TQ for Ben Morgan and his team this next weekend at Ruapuna, which I'm actually really looking forward to. So one thing this does is actually gets me eligibility for the New Zealand title, which is coming up ironically here at Meeanee Speedway. So kind of haven't really got a deal put together at all just yet, but well, to run the title, that is. But you know, I guess if you're ready to race, you know, a deal potentially could always turn up, whether that be in the way of COVID or something, you know, just anything can happen, so always be ready. So yeah, kind of looking forward to that now, and yeah, just a bit of a breakaway from midget racing, because 2 weeks, hopefully we can just come back at Boxing Night and break this curse that we're kind of dealing with at the moment. We kind of started off quite strong and seem to just find crashes at the moment, so disappointed, but it is what it is. So carry on and hopefully come back at Boxing Night in the midget, and yeah, like I say, go down to Ruapuna and mix it up with the TQ guys down there. Always good track down to Ruapuna, and the Gemets have been doing the track recently and been doing an awesome job of it too, so really looking forward to get down there and get a taste of it. So yeah, signing off here.